X. Basically, but since Pokemon, right, came out in 1997, and it's been years, decades since you did that song, and people still love it, still recognize it. It carries enormous legacy. For some people, I must imagine that for you, the legacy it carries is like people must recognize you immediately by it. It gotta resonate with you.
Well, they certainly recognize, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. They recognize the sound of my voice, but because of you guys and this Zoom call and your podcast, they'll hopefully start to recognize my face as well as my voice. Because it was a job that was not done in order to make myself recognizable. It was done to serve the product, to serve the ecosystem, to serve the TV show, and the motive, which is to be the very best. The motive, basically, of Ash, of the character, to be the very best. I mean, that was what the song was about. How do you tell the story of Ash and what he wants to do in a 1.5-minute song? And the lyrics are constructed to represent the product. I'm doing a song for another product called Bubblegum Kids right now, and I have to represent that song in 30 seconds, actually, so that it sounds exactly like what they want, and all of the elements in there to get everybody hyped about this bubblegum, basically. So I'm not there so that I can go sing songs about bubblegum, or I can go sing songs about Pokemon, and I can be this legend icon to the world. I'm there to serve the podcast right now. I'm not here on the podcast so I can be this thing in the world. I'm here to give you guys good content for your podcast. So when you connect yourself to the motive, which I'm definitely doing. That's the whole point, is right here, right now, to be in this moment and understand what this moment is about, and not just be projecting in the future for something. Of course, that's what most session singing is about. When I'm singing Subway Eat Fresh, it's for Subway. It's not for me to be singing Subway Eat Fresh. It's a very short song as well. Couldn't really, perform that one live because it's over in 5 seconds. But all of these things, the quilted quicker picker upper, they're all uncredited experiences where I'm serving the client. I'm serving the motive of the product, and that's what makes it really special, I think. And then you guys consume the product because it all makes sense, and you're not consuming. Imagine if Michael Jackson. This is another comment on my YouTube. I thought Michael Jackson sang the song. People say that often. And imagine if Michael Jackson was like, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. It would be like, we're watching Michael Jackson sing the song, and we're not playing Pokemon anymore, and we're not playing the cards, and we're not buying the stuff. We're buying Michael Jackson records, and the game, and the all of the TV show and all the stuff that exists would all be dominated by Michael Jackson. So that's kind of how I look at it.
So it would be like the man before the product, and what you're describing is the product comes first, and the heart that goes into product, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, but obviously, I like to ask always people who are passionate about their craft what fascinates them about it, but I think you pretty much explain it right now.
No, that is the craft. That is the craft. And even when I'm doing my own music or Michael Jackson's music, it's still about that moment and what I'm feeling in that moment. And when the audience is there, we're there together in the room, and I'm singing the song as if I'm experiencing those lyrics for the first time. I'm not projecting something into the future. I'm there in the room with those people, even if it's my own words and my own ideas and my own thoughts. I have a concert coming up, and I'm going to be going through a lot of my greatest hits, my jingles, and some background singing that I've done, and different things that I'm going to have to connect myself on all levels with the audience. Only since 2016, so I'm still in the relatively new stages. I'm in the 6.5 year of singing this song publicly, and it's getting better and better in the terms of the places that I'm able to sing it and the audiences that I'm able to sing it for and people's enthusiasm for it. I mean, it's not like a normal song, at least right now, that was on the radio. It's not on the radio anymore. We don't really have radio anymore. We got Spotify, we got Instagram and YouTube and all of our social media platforms where the song is really making its way around as it underscores people's videos. Every time you're swiping on the next TikTok, there's the Pokemon theme song and somebody showing their Pokemon connection. So the song is getting around, but my face is still not getting around, and my name is still very, very small relative to how big the song is. I figure there's 2 billion Pokemon fans on the world, right? Roughly.
Yeah.
There's 1 billion people that downloaded the Pokemon Go app. So if there's 1 billion people on that app, those are all Pokemon fans. And then there's another billion people that watched Pokemon or listen to Pokemon or certainly know the song. More people know the song than even know what Pokemon is, but they can identify the song because it's constantly hitting them. But those people have to know who I am, and then once they know who I am, then I can start to perform live for them. And I'm finding at my shows, there's more new people every time. There's more new people going, oh my God. It's people like figuring out right there in the moment, wait, that's the guy? That's the guy? Oh my God. I never even thought about it. Oh, it's a guy. Oh shit, it's a guy. There he is. And then they have this realization, they have this thing. So it's not like people know they're coming to see me and they're expecting it. It's starting to be more like that. They'll come to see me and see my other music expecting Pokemon, and then they're moved by the other songs I have. But most of the time, there's a whole bunch of people there that just never thought about it before. And the phones go up and they're filming it and they're streaming to their friends and they just tell everybody, oh my God, I can't believe there's a dude. The dude that sang the Pokemon song. He was there. He sang. So, their energy infects me and brings me into the moment. So that's how I keep myself excited about things, because everyone else is excited about it.
Yeah, that's exactly the feeling I had roughly 10 years ago when Pokemon published that video of you singing the song. Is that 2016?
That was 2016, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you said...
Yeah, 2016.
What the fuck? This guy actually exists, just like you said. I couldn't believe it.
Right, right.
Cause
it's a what the fuck moment.
Yeah.
We stay genuine, uncensored and unscripted, and we always will, as we have to order our usual. Share us and subscribe us, and stay tuned until the next Wednesday. Ikuzo!